I'm hoping work real hard to make sure that it was bookends of hockey that I really liked, ending in kind of New York and then back to hockey I understood. Everybody's going to go through it. We went through it a little bit, and we got 4 days of rest, which we need a little bit. It's not an excuse for no. If I put up 50 shots, we weren't too tired. But we need to get our mental edge back. I like where we got to.
The new line seems to spark that during the second.
Yeah, it's just comfort level. It was there were a bunch of different options inserting new players, and I kind of went with, I had 2 or 3 cards that I had filled out when it first happened, so I just went to a different card.
Getting frustrating. It sounds like it, or looks like it. You're down 4-0 again.
Yeah.
In the second, it should have been 3-1, but
yeah. I wasn't frustrated. I'm not frustrated because it's not like you're right or at your A or B game and you're down 4 and there's some problems you got to get fixed, but you're better off getting it both barrels, right? So it's 3 on Dallas, basically 3 on Carolina because of the empty net, then 3 again tonight. So we've been really good at learning from those kind of things and going on runs and playing our best hockey. So when I say I'm fine with it, don't get me wrong, you're not in a good mood. You don't like losing games, but if you're going to lose, you better learn. So we can learn. We're all right. We're all right. More comfortable where I am tonight than I was after the Dallas game. Far more.
1 for 7 on the power play tonight, but again, Vasilevskiy with 47 saves. Just was there something they were doing right against you guys?
We put up 20 shots on the power play. I mean, we missed a bunch, hit some posts. Power play was fine.
yeah, Vasilevskiy. I have to look at my notes.
Yeah.
38-5 in the final.
Yeah.
You outshot him.
You know what? It's just a balance from the game went in there and everything went in. And then nothing would go tonight. It wasn't the story of the game. We got behind by a bunch. On any team in the National Hockey League, you're going to lose most of those games. Fine. Could we write our game? The guy sitting on the bench look at the way we played for 2 periods and say, okay, that's our game. That's right.
You now head into a break, your last real one before the schedule picks up, and then you go right into the playoffs. How do you kind of make the most of this break, and what do you want the guys to take out of it the most?
1 day off, and then we're back to work Monday, and we'll get 2 solid skates in. We haven't had that, and won't again. Probably the last 2 meaningful practices in some ways of the year, and then we still got some work to do. But we have very, very heavy schedule coming out, our heaviest of the year, with lots of travel and lots of back-to-backs. So good to get. We're going to need the whole bench. Hopefully, Aaron comes back somewhere in the middle there, and away we go.
It looked like you guys made it 3-1, and then they go back and review, and Cooley gets kicked out. Have you seen something like that where the goal goes in and they come back after and say, well, there's a penalty leading up to the goal?
No,
take the goal off?
No, never seen one of those. But that's the beauty of the National Hockey League. They'll always surprise you with something new.
Happens in football. I've never seen it in hockey. I mean,
No.
watch more games.
We're trying to grow the game, make it a bigger game. So,
Was this just another rivalry game in terms of the emotion, the hitting, the physicality of it?
No, I thought that was closer to our game. Like I couldn't understand. I didn't think it was a very physical game in Carolina. Apparently, it was just I just didn't. It just wasn't right. It was a light game, and I thought tonight was right. We had the good hits, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean the physical part of the game, I thought we were right on. It's good.
And the emotional element just playing. Is there anything to that, or is it just the product of the game?
That's what we're good at. That's why we've had some success. More times than not, we come to the rink with a bit of an edge. And I don't know that we had it really for a few games, but we certainly seem to get it back tonight, and we'd like to keep it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, everybody.